would they paint over this? Why? It's heavy. Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. This is actually the third episode of the Summer Diaries. If you have not seen my first two episodes, I will link those here somewhere for you to watch. I have been in search of a good writing desk for ages. I am a person that is most productive with my writing if I have a set space in which to do it. The problem is that my house is freaking small. I love my house, but it is crazy tiny. And so I don't have the luxury, I guess, of having like a whole separate room to do writing in. I kind of have to make my living space also function as a writing space. And I've been struggling to figure out how to do that until I found this desk, which you can see in the back. I found it on the curb, and I am definitely one who loves a good curbside furniture find. That was pretty good. I saw it on the curb and I thought it looked like it was small enough that it could fit into my living room, which is where my writing space is going to have to be. So I figured, why not pick it up, take it home with me, and see if it fits. It did. The only problem is it's kind of ugly. It is wood for sure, I think, but it's painted black, and I really like the look of natural wood. And so I'm hoping to do a little bit of DIY refinishing for it. There's a good chance that the people who owned it before me painted it because the veneer is damaged, but I think I'm going to just try. You know, there's no harm in trying. I'm going to try to get all of the paint off of it, and then hopefully the wood underneath looks pretty decent, and I'll just restain it. Because of the potential that it is damaged, I'm not going to use a chemical paint stripper on this desk. I'm just going to sand it. I do not have a power sander yet. Maybe I'm going to become the handiest person around and I will get a powered sander. But for now, I am going to use just a hand sander and then sandpaper. I did do a little bit of research before this. I'm not just jumping in with no knowledge, but I'm going to be an extreme amateur, so I'm sure I'm not going to do this right, but it's okay. We're just going to try to make the desk what I'm envisioning for like the best writing space ever. Let's go refinish a desk together. I think this is going to be more than a one-day project, honestly. I'm carrying it to my hand sander.
Passing through. If heaven's not my home, then hell will have to do. The angels beckon me from this dark and eerie door, and I can't feel at home in this world anymore. Run away, I might just run away. I might just leave it all behind and find another day. Took their toll. I can't find the strength to fight like this no more. I've had all I can take, too much to carry around. I'm tired, weak and lonely, and I'm ready to lay down. Run away, I
It's a new day. Actually, it's like many days later. Well, not many days. Like 4 days later since I last filmed clips of me sanding. I have made a lot more progress. I almost have everything finished. Holy shit, it has taken so much longer than I thought. I don't know. Maybe it's because it's my first DIY kind of handy project, but I really thought that I was going to be able to like do this in a day, which is like laughable now. It has taken quite a bit of time and dedication and elbow grease, but fingers crossed that I finish the sanding pretty much tonight, and then tomorrow I'm planning on taking you with me to the hardware store. We'll get some stain and some brushes and some like finishing coat, and then I hope that my beautiful desk will be finished. But I am getting a little tired of sanding. Gonna be real. I don't want to sand anymore, but let's get to it.
When we wake, hear the birds and see the sun. Side by side our fears are done. All the good times just begun. Oh, we know what we have, let's hold on tight. Found what we're looking for in life. Call us crazy, but things are finally right. With you and I, the future is bright. We don't need no more. Even in the hard time, you and I can weather any storm. Before I sleep, hear the crickets, see the moon. Side by side and through and through. No limit to what we can do. Oh, we know what we have, let's hold on tight. Found what we're looking for in life. Call us crazy, but things are finally right. With you and I, the future is bright. We don't need no more. Even in the hard times, you and I can weather any storm.
I finished the desk. It was dramatic. I did that for a reason, because it took so much longer than I thought, so I am so happy that the desk is finished. I will put on the screen here a before and an after so that you can see what it looked like when it was painted black and then what it looks like now. And let me know in the comments which you like better, because I definitely am preferring the newly refinished desk, but I think I would cry if I hated it because it took so much time to finish. But yeah, I'm just curious. What do you guys think? Which do you like better? If you enjoyed this video, please make sure to subscribe to my channel. I create content about my novel writing process, but recently I've also started documenting in the Summer Diaries my journey towards embracing a more creative life. I think I've spent so much time being too afraid to try things or not feeling like I could do something all by myself, and so this channel has also started to cover my experience with putting myself in situations where I'm forced to rely on myself and my creativity in order to make something. And that has been a super fun and exciting journey. So make sure to follow along with that. I get so excited when I see a new subscriber join the channel. So if you like it, make sure to stick around. Speaking of struggling and creativity, This desk tried my patience so much. I don't even know where to start. I had not done that much prior research about refinishing furniture. I think I skimmed through one article so I knew what supplies I would need, but I didn't really take that much time to gather knowledge about it. So I wouldn't recommend doing that if you want to refinish a piece of furniture. Do more homework than I did. I'm not advising to follow in my footsteps. But because I did so little research, I think I envisioned this project taking 2 days. So I thought this video was going to be up last Friday. Spoiler alert, it was not. This desk was painted black, as we all know. And I did not have a powered sander, so I was just using a block sander and my brute strength in order to strip all of the paint off the surface. And I didn't want to use a chemical paint stripper because I was worried that I would damage the wood. So it took so long to get all of the paint off this desk. So long. I didn't even count, but it was night after night of just hours spent outside working on stripping the paint off of this desk. And there are parts of this desk that are more difficult to sand the paint off than others. There's this front detail of little pieces of wood that are woven together, and the wood is really, really thin. And so when I would sand just a little bit too hard, I definitely chipped a few of the wood pieces, and I kid you not, I was so frustrated in the front yard that night. I definitely stopped myself and I questioned whether this project was worth it. But I purposely started filming these summer diary episodes in order to encourage myself to get a little bit outside my comfort zone, to try things that I'd never tried before because I was too afraid that I would make a mistake or I wouldn't be good at whatever I was experimenting with. So when I was sitting in my front yard feeling super annoyed with this desk, I realized that this was the exact situation that I had wanted to create with these summer adventures. And so that idea of struggling when working on a project in order to see the end results really fit in with the vision that you had was so positive for me, I guess. And so even though a desk refinishing project is such a simple and easy task and project in comparison to building my own desk, it definitely was, I think, a baby step in the right direction of making things by myself. Do not be alarmed by the lack of any decoration behind me. I know it looks really depressing and very barren, but I am going to put in a little montage at the end of this video where I will decorate my little writing nook in order to make it cozy and spark inspiration for me when I'm writing. And then I will throw in a little bit of footage of me actually writing at the desk because I feel like it needs to have it broken in so that I can truly experience the benefits of having a writing desk in my space. But with that, I think that draws the end of this video to a close. So thank you so much for joining me for this crazy, chaotic video. I hope you enjoyed it as much as I enjoyed filming it. It really was fun, and I'm so happy with the end results, and so that is very rewarding. And I hope to see you in my next video. Bye.